Thomas's Big Book of Beginner Books. Based on the Railway series by the Reverend W. Audrey, illustrated by Thomas Stubbs and Alwyn Bell. Random House, New York. Stop, train, stop. Every day, Thomas the Tank Engine chugged from the start of his line to the end of his line, back and back again. All aboard, called the little blue engine's conductor. Every day, Thomas and his coaches puffed along, not too fast, not too slow, and stopped at every station. They stopped at Knapford's, where a little boy waved. They stopped at Elsbridge, where a spotted cow mooed. They stopped in Hackensack. People got on, people got off. One morning, a little blue engine said, "I'm tired of making stops. I'm going to go from the start of a line to the end of a line without stopping." Clickety-clack, clickety-clack. Away went the train, without looking back. The little blue engine whizzed by Knapford. The little boy hardly had time to wave. In the dining car, passengers bounced and stomping down in their seats. "Stop, train, stop!" "Stop on the spot. Our hot food's hot and cold, and our cold food's hot." But the train didn't stop. It whizzed by Elsbridge. The spotted cow barely had time to move. In the sleeping car, passengers bounced up and down in their beds. "Stop, train, stop. Don't go anymore. Our feet are on the ceiling. Our heads are on the floor." But the train didn't stop. It whizzed by Hackensack. People could not get on. People could not get off. In the baggage car, trunks and bags and pens bounced all around. Splish! A fish splashed in the cat carrier. Meow! A cat tumbled into the bird cage. Swat! A bird flew into a suitcase. "Stop!" they called. "Stop, train, stop!" But the little blue engine and the long brown coaches didn't stop until screech! They reached the very last station. The train had gone all the way from the start of the line to the end of the line without stopping once. The passengers were not pleased. Their soup was cold. Their ice cream was hot. Dresses were here, suits were there. Fish wagged their tails. Cats flew everywhere. And Thomas the Tank Engine did not feel happy either. "I miss boys waving. I miss cows moving. I miss people getting on and people getting off." So from then on, every day the train traveled not too fast, not too slow, and stopped at every station. Go, train, go! A crack in the track. Thomas was a little blue steam engine. He lived on the island of Sodor with many other engines. Sometimes Thomas pulled his coaches, Annie and Clarabelle. "Hurry, hurry," said the coaches. Sometimes Thomas pulled freight cars. "Faster, faster," said the foolish freight cars. They would try to push Thomas down the hill. And sometimes Thomas traveled all by himself across the island. He chugged in the rain. He huffed in the sun. He puffed in the snow. And he puffed in the snow. "There is nothing a train cannot do," Thomas said proudly. One morning, Henry the Green Engine would not come out of his shed. He had boiler ache. So Sir Topham Hatt asked Thomas to help. Beep, beep, said Thomas to the people. I can take you where you want to go. Soon, clouds gathered. The sky grew dark. Thunder rumbled. Flip, blop, clunk. Hail began to fall. It fell on Thomas. It fell on the tracks. Suddenly, Thomas's driver spotted trouble. Slow down, rumbled ahead. Slow down, said the driver. The hail had made a crack right there in the track. Thomas came to a stop. The driver called out, we cannot go forward, and we must not go back. Everyone off, the conductor said. Now what shall we do, said the people. They climbed down from the coaches and climbed up to the road. Bertie the bus was just passing by. Bertie peeped his horn merrily. A bus is as good as a train, he said. I can take you where you want to go. All the people climbed on board Bertie. Bertie scooted down the road. A bus is as good as a train, said the people said. Suddenly, Bertie's driver saw trouble ahead. Slow down, said the driver. There in the road was a bright green toad. Bertie came to a stop. His driver called out, There's a toad on under the road. We will have to unload. Everyone off, said Bertie's driver. The toad in the road caused a fuss on the bus. What will happen to us? The people said. Then they walked down the road to another station. But the trains were not running. Why not? Asked the people. They soon found out. Thomas was still stuck at the crack in the track. Percy was stuck there at Thomas's back. Gordon was stuck behind Thomas and Percy. James with 2 freight cars was in quite a hurry. The freight cars were needed in the yard, but James could not get past. Gordon, Percy and Thomas, but the foolish freight cars refused to back up. No, 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 they said. We will not go, they said. So no trains could move up and no trains could move back. They were stuck where they were, at the crack in the track. And yes, there are some things that a train cannot do, said Thomas's driver. We need help, said Thomas, and I know just who to call. Thomas's driver called Sir Topham Hatt and told him Thomas's plan. An excellent plan, said Sir Topham said. Please thank Thomas, he added. In no time at all, Harold the helicopter zoomed across the sky. He landed near the people. They all climbed aboard. A helicopter is as good as a train, Harold said. Said Harold, I could take you where you want to go. The breakdown crew came in to replace the broken track. By the time they arrived, rain was falling hard. The crew came with cranes. They sang while they worked. A train is as good as a bus or a train. We'll fix up your track and we don't mind the rain. Finally, Thomas could move. So could Percy and Gordon. James, with his freight cars, was close behind. They turned on the turntable and went back to work. The people saw Thomas waiting to take them home. "Are you sure you could take us where we want to go?" they asked. "I thought there was nothing a train could not do," said Thomas. But now I know that just isn't true. I learned a big lesson from one little crack. A train is only as good as its track. Go, train, go! Here comes the judge, in her big red hat. She has come to see the train show. Who will take the judge to the train show? Thomas will. Thomas will go. Thomas will take the judge to the show. Hurry, Thomas. Take me to the show. Take me there fast. Go, train, go. Clickety-clack, clickety-clack. Up the hill. Thomas the Tank Engine goes faster than fast. Screech go the brinks. Thomas goes slow. Slow, slow, slower than slow he goes. Hurry, Thomas. Why do you go slow? Take me to the train show. Go, train, go. But Thomas cannot go. He sees a goat. The goat is on the track. Beep, beep, goes Thomas. Ah! The goat jumps back. Clickety-clack, clickety-clack. Down the hill, Thomas the Tank Engine goes faster than fast. Screech go the brakes. Thomas goes slow. Slow, slow, slower than slow he goes. Hurry, Thomas. Why do you go slow? Take me to the train show. Go, train, go. The tunnel is so dark. Slow, slow, slow he goes into the dark, dark, dark tunnel and out the other side. Clickety-clack. Over the bridge, he was going fast. He was going so fast, the judge lost her hat. Screech go the brinks. Thomas goes slow. Slow, slow, slow. Slow, slow, slow he goes. Hurry, Thomas. We're running late. You know. Take me to the train show. Go, train, go. But Thomas must go slow. There is a cow on the track. Moo, moo, goes the cow. Beep, beep, goes Thomas. The cow moves back. Clickety-clack, clickety-clack. Thomas the Tank Engine moves faster than fast. Screech go the brinks. Thomas goes slow. Slow, slow, slow he goes. Don't stop, Thomas. Go, train, go. Don't stop now. I'm late for the show. But Thomas must go slow. There are logs on the track. The crane engine clears the logs. Clinkety-clack, clinkety-clack. Round the logs goes Thomas. Round the logs goes Thomas. Faster than fast. There is mud up ahead. The judge wants to go slow. Slow, engine. Little engine. Slow, slow, slow. Watch out for the mud. Whoa, train, whoa. But Thomas cannot go slow. He goes faster than fast. Into the mud. Splish, splash. Thomas goes fast. Past the town. Fast, fast. Past the dog. Faster still. Fast at last. Nothing can stop him. Nothing at all. No goat, no dark, no cow, no log, no crane, no mud, no town, no dog. This is the fastest that Thomas can go. Screech go the Brinks. Good job, Thomas. We made it here at last. You are a little engine, but you go so fast. Here comes the judge. The train show begins. There are red trains and blue trains, old trains and new trains, and little blue train Thomas covered in mud. What will the judge say? I like all the trains. You all are such fun. But the money train little blue train is my favorite one. Blue train, green train. Up comes the yellow sun. Blue train Thomas starts his run. Green train Percy sees the sun. Now his busy run is done. Well done, green train. Have fun, blue train. Beep, beep, clankety clank. Blue train, Thomas on the track. Load up the brown cows, white eggs, green plows. Load up the blue bikes, red wagons, orange trikes. Load up the new toys, gifts for little girls and boys. The sun is yellow, the sun is round. The sun makes shadows on the ground. Here comes a gray cloud. Blue train Thomas peeps so loud. Down on the train. Gray clouds start to ring. Beep, beep. Oh no. Where can wet train Thomas go? Beep, beep. The sun is back. Blue train slows down on the tracks. Unload the brown cows, white eggs, green plows. Unload the bikes, blue bikes, red wagons, orange trunks. Unload the new toys for happy little girls and boys. Down goes the yellow sun. Blue train Thomas's day is done. Home now to the shed. Beep, beep. The shed is where Thomas can sleep. Up peeps the white moon. Green train starts soon. Beep, beep. Clinkety clank. Green train Percy on the track. Load up all the mail and unload along the rail. Boxes of all shapes and sizes. Blue presents, red prizes. Cards and letters by the sack. Lots of brown crates in a stack. Green train Percy slows down. He picks some up and puts them down. Boxes of all shapes and sizes. Blue presents, red prizes. Cards and letters by the stack. Lots of brown crates in a stack. The moon is round, the moon is white. The moon makes shadows in the night. The moon is cool, the fog is thick. A yellow light will do the trick. Up peeps the yellow sun. Green train Percy, eat now is done. Home now to the shed. Beep, beep. The shed is where Percy can sleep. Blue train sees the sun. Time again to start his run. Well done, green train. Have fun, blue train. Trains, cranes, and troublesome trucks. The sun comes up on trains and cranes of many different sizes. The troublesome trucks are also up to no good surprises. Thomas, James, and Gordon each must make a harbor run. Small, medium, and big loads. A job for everyone, but the troublesome trucks want to have some fun. Today, Thomas has a goal. Today, he pulls dusty coal. Thomas must go slow. The troublesome trucks want to go, go, go. Thomas peeps, no, no, no. The trucks push Thomas faster, faster. The curve ahead could mean disaster. Go, go, go down the hill. Crash! What a great big spill. Thomas is off the track. Harvey comes to lift him back. Small engine, big trouble. Small crane helps on the double. Thomas can only grin and sigh as James comes rushing by. Medium-sized James pulls milk today. He has no time to talk or play. James must go slow, slow, slow. The troublesome trucks want to go, go, go. James toots, no, no, no. The trucks brake hard and then let go. A jerky, jumpy ride. Oh no, they will roll. They rock and roll, and when they splash, James has a great big crash. Poor James. Is off the track. Rocky comes to lift it back. Medium engine, big trouble. Medium crane helps on the double. James can only grin and sigh as Gordon comes rushing by. Gordon is big. He pulls heavy freight. He must be careful and not be late. Gordon must go slow, slow, slow. The troublesome trucks want to go, go, go. Go. Gordon chuffs. No, no, no. Down to the docks. They rush without care. Before they know it, there they are. They are there. At the end of the line, Gordon cannot stop. Bang! Into the bumper. The trucks went flip-flop. Poor Gordon is off the track. Cranky is there to lift him back. Big engine, big trouble. Big crane helps on the double. Gordon can only sigh and grin as James and Thomas both pull in. Thomas, James, and Gordon go back to the yard. 3 dirty engines have all worked hard. They grumble, grumble, grumble about those troublesome trucks. Splish, splosh, splash. The workers watch each one. Small, medium, big. The washing up is fun. rub them down, and make them shine. Then back to the shed looking fine. The sun goes down. On Thomas and Friends. A lesson was learned in the end. When trucks cause trouble, just call on the cranes. They're on the double to help all sizes of trains. Fast train, slow train. James is off to Ballyhoo. Edward has to go there too. James thinks he's so fine, the fastest racer on the line. James wants to race. He says he wants to race. Edward makes a funny face. James sets off. Go, go, go. Edward follows. So. Oh. James races. Clickety clack. Edward jogs on down the track. Look, a cow races. Ow, James races past. He's a racer racing fast. Edward slows down for the cow. Does she need help? Somehow? Look, a calf is on the track. Edward stops to get it back. James races clinkety clank. Edward jogs on down the track. Look, it's Percy, stuck on the track. James races on. Edward holds back. Edward helps a friend in need. Racing James keeps the lead. Bertie is stuck. He is out of gas. He needs help. James races past. Edward slows and then he stops. He takes some shoppers to the shops. James thinks he is the best. He's way ahead. He can rest. He sees that he is bright and clean in his reflection in the stream. James thinks he is a better train. Isn't he a little vain? James does not see Edward jog past. Now it is James who is last. Edward gets to Ballyhoo. He is slow and really useful too. James, a racer, lost the race. Vanity won him second place. The end.